I feel this undercurrent of rage in America.
Oh, life, it's bigger.
It's trying to ignite civil war.
It's bigger than you, and you are not me.
Waco has done something to them. It's united them.
I know I've said too much.
We helped create the monster
I've said enough.
we're trying to stop.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion.
The government refuses to take responsibility for its actions.
This thing was never going to turn out any different than it did.
The Bureau is now going to concentrate all of its efforts on foreign terrorism.
I'm trying to keep people from getting hurt.
David Koresh was preparing for a great war.
God has asked you to fight the forces of darkness.
If you steamroll them, you're just asking to have this happen again.
The government turned on him. Payback is coming.
These people are planning an attack.
What do you mean by attack?
A great divide opened among us, and I'm here to push against that, or I don't know what will happen. Whatever is coming soon.
Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Today is Sunday, April 30th, 2023. I'm Luigi with the American branch with Pole News Network. What are we going to talk about today? First, student loans. Then, recession incoming. Then, for the penultimate thread, Tucker questions 9/11 in front of millions of normies. And the finale of the day, head of the CIA is on camera fucking a child at Epstein's house. That's the finale. Could be a great show today. Okay, let's get into the first thread today, shall we? LOL, student loan fags are utterly fucked. Payments restarting in June. Loan servicing companies cutting back customer support and being intentionally confusing in order to put accounts into delinquency. Once delinquent, student loan servicing companies can cut the borrower out of the loop and go directly after assets, wage garnishment, etc. using the court system and local sheriff office. Delinquent accounts are hit with penalties owed to the borrower on top of existing debt. Guys, I told Griff this was coming. He didn't believe me. Griff didn't believe me. I'm like, they're gonna restart payments. He's like, I'm never paying it. I'm never paying it. I'm like, you have to pay it, dude. If you don't pay it, they're gonna garnish your wages. He's like, I haven't paid it this far to have done shit. Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm like, dude, because of COVID, they have delayed it. You haven't had to pay, but that's going to end soon. He's like, oh, whatever. So, I mean, this is going to affect so many normies, and they're not even going to know what's going to happen, like Griff. So he's just going to get fucked. Well, too bad he unfriended Lou, and Lou can't tell him about this. Oh, well. Sorry, Griff. Bye. Refriend me if you want to talk, buddy. I love you. Just admit your mistakes and grovel at my feet. I'm just kidding. I love you. I would never make you do that. First post is American saying, what happens if you just don't pay? Well, I just told you, if you don't pay, they garnish you. He just said it. They garnish your wages. They take your shit. They garnish your wages. They take your shit. You got a car? It's my car now. You got wages? They're my wages now. You want to bankrupt it out of it? Too bad, so sad. Work it off, wagey. Get in that fucking cage. This American says, don't you get your degree once you graduate? Why do you need to pay the loans? Because student loans, unlike other loans, are literally tied to your soul, your very soul. They're tied to it. And you can't ever get rid of them, no matter what you do. You can hope and pray all you want, but they never go away. And then you try to stop paying them, and then they go to your employer and they're like, give us some of that dude's money. And your employer's like, yes, sir, here you go. And there goes your money. Very simple. Grug says they tried to garnish my wages, but they hit a company that I never even worked at. Oh, that's cute, Grug. That's cute. Well, I'm sure they won't get you this time, and I'm sure the IRS, who's hiring 100,000 new employees, will totally not find people sure they will do nothing with all those new people that they're hiring. They'll just sit at their desk and do nothing all day, I think. This Polish anon says debt slavery was core of Jewish activities last 2,000 years, which you can easily check by checking legislatures related to them anywhere they went. There's 10 million Jews in the United States, so the results are obvious. Everything's a scam. What? You know what's crazy? The Talmud says that Jews are not allowed to tax their own kind. How does that work? How do they square that peg in their financial system, I wonder? Wonder how they square that peg up with themselves in the financial sector. I mean, they're very religious. I mean, they're so religious they put a fucking metal wire around their eave or some shit, whatever the fuck it's called. Put that stupid thing around their area so they can designate it a zone so they can work and during the days they're not supposed to work or some crazy loophole. Yeah, they love loopholes. They'd probably be like, oh, the government's taxing you, but I'll just give you some money. And, you know, I'll let you sue me for $1 billion and, bygones be bygones. So America says if you borrow money, pay it back. What part of this concept don't they understand? I agree, but I think that student loans should be like every other loan in existence that you could just bankrupt out of. Being saddled with debt forever is not cool. You're literally being shackled to the government's teat. This American says, but the guy that made them immune from bankruptcy in the first place promised he was going to help me make them go away out of the kindness of his heart. You trusted a kike, you silly goose. Never trust a kike. This American says, we need that money for Israel and Ukraine, fellow poll user. I'm so happy these people will be paying loans instead of starting families. That'll show them he pay the government money, goyim. Give us money, goy. This American says, secure debt is a bitch. Never get into it in the first place if you can help it. Great advice, OP. You are not a faggot today. If you listen to my shows, I always say, do not do student loan debt. Do not do student loan debt. Is the only debt you cannot bankrupt out of. I mean, debt maxing does not include student loans. You can get any loan except student loans when you're debt maxing. You stay the fuck away from those things, man. You cannot bankrupt those. Look, break room on. Why are you in all my threads, you asshole? Answer my questions. Reply to my email, asshole. He's never gonna do I did a fucking interview, guys. I sent him a bunch of questions. He never filled them out and sent them back. He's an asshole. He's a lazy asshole. Trip faggot. Whatever. He's like Elsa. He's probably a faggot. Whacks off to children. Next thread. Recession incoming. We're fucked. Despite how crazy this looks and sounds and is, I think this is actually real. Please tell me this is fake. Please, someone tell me this is AI generated. Please tell me this is fucking AI generated or something. Just 3 minutes long. What's it? Powell told 2 Russians who posed as Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in a prank call that a recession in the US is likely. So they called this man pretending to be with Zelensky and he spilled the fucking beans. Insane. Insane. Please tell me this is fake.
Great honor to speak to you today.
Please tell me this is fake.
I'm glad you made time to speak to me, and it's just great to be with you today.
And
his mouth looks completely fake. Please tell me this is fake.
I just would like to ask you and your vision, because I think that you are a wise person, one of the wisest person in the world. So your opinion is really important for me. So I would like to ask you, what is your views? How things is going in the US, and how did the crisis hit the US, and first, how did it impact on the world economy?
We have a problem with high inflation through food and energy costs, for example, and also just disruption of supply lines and disruption of really the whole world order.
What are you cutting out? Why are you selectively editing this? So this is real? So this is a real video with Powell that they got somehow? What the fuck, man? I don't think that voice was what Powell heard. Just saying. But I think this is real. in a way.
Yeah, but what we're going to find is that growth in 2022 was positive but modest. It was subdued. So, 1% around that level. In terms of this year, most forecasts call for the U.S. economy to continue to grow, but at a pretty subdued level. So growth of less than 1%, let's say. But we would tell you that a recession is almost as likely as very slow growth. So that.
You're just saying what everyone knows, Powell. He's saying what everyone knows. This is very weird. This is very strange.
That's a fact, and I think that is partly because of us having raised rates quite a bit. But this is what it takes to get inflation down. To get inflation off of the high, we've had inflation at its highest level in 40 years. To get inflation to come down, what we need is a period of slower growth, so that the economy can cool off, so the labor market can cool off, so that wages can cool.
They need people to be quitting. They can't have highest employment rates ever during inflation. That makes no sense. That means we're not even halfway. That means the inflation isn't even started. That's what that means. That's what he's saying right now. He says it needs to cool off and everyone needs to stop fucking working.
Cool off, and so that's how inflation comes
cool
down.
Off.
That's the only way we know to bring inflation down.
Just cool off. We need the job market to cool off. A lot of people to stop working. Cool off.
And it can be painful, but we don't know of any painless way.
If the rate is raised further, the standard of living of the population will fall. So how much should it fall in order for the Fed to stop raising the rate?
We've raised rates quite a lot, and the market is already pricing in two more quarter percentage point rate hikes. We'll look around after we make those two, and we'll say, should we do any more? And then the question will be, how long do we keep rates at this level? And I think we'll keep them there for quite some time.
Huh. More transparent with Zelensky than the American people. Wow. Well, he's trying. I don't know what he's trying to do. Keep the economy afloat. Keep the economy afloat. He says we might go into a recession. We're already in it, buddy. We're already in the recession. We're already in the fucking recession. This is so weird. I feel like this is a planned strategic leak from this guy, Powell, in order to the stock market has been rallying for the past 2 days. Why? It makes no sense, guys. He knows, Powell knows. You think this guy wants the stock market to rally higher? No. You think he wants it to crash in oblivion? No. Okay, but it can't rally higher. Okay? If it rallies higher, that means the crash is gonna be worse. He's panicking. He's panicking. I mean, that's what this feels like. It feels like this is a strategic drop to kind of make the stock market reflectively flinch a little. That's what this is. Nothing in it is particularly spicy. Everything he says is stuff we already know. It's just a very weird drop. Very strange the way it's done. Very sketchy on all fronts. This guy says Black Monday incoming? Really? I bet futures are positive. It's dead even! It's dead fucking even! You gotta be shitting me. It's dead even? It's -40. It's -40, man. If not positive, everything's green. Yeah, Black Monday. Dude, the stock market is borked. It is borked. It is broken. Powell leaked that video. The stock market didn't even flinch. It knows she's shenanigans. It knows. Just look at the money. Doesn't give a fuck. It doesn't give a fuck. This American says, schizos, the USA is obviously going into a recession. That's the whole point of what the Fed is trying to do. Slow down the economy to stop inflation. Everyone already knows this, and it's priced in. Everything that American said is accurate. All of it is accurate. You hit the nail on the head. Won't stop them from trying their stupid games. Stonks only go up. Yes, exactly. Oof. Federal Reserve confirms Chairman Powell was pranked by fake Zelensky. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow, that toy looks like Bloomberg. Don't read the red rectangle grafted in MS Paint. Yeah, that is pretty, who cares? Who cares? That's part of the video, buddy. It's part of the video. Well, give us the tweeter. Give us the tweet. Give us the twat. He responds, watch the video. See, it's part of the video. I told you. I told you it was part of the video. I'm always right.
Just 15 minutes ago, or in the last 15 minutes. So allow me to share it with you, what we've published right now. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell held a call with a pair of Russian pranksters posing as the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, according to a video shown on Russian state television, apparently thinking that he was speaking to the Ukrainian leader. The video shows Powell
my God.
on topics ranging from the outlook for
Wow.
inflation to the Russian central bank. There have been several clips lasting about 15 minutes long. Unclear if the footage was altered in any way, shape or form.
Insane, it's real.
Fed spokesperson today.
Fucking real.
Chair Powell participated in a conversation in January with someone who misrepresented himself as the Ukrainian president. They go on to say it was a friendly conversation and took place in the context of our standing in support of the Ukrainian people in this challenging time. No sensitive or confidential information was discussed.
Wow.
This story out just
Funny. Yeah, like I said, I'll let you guys know when the can is kicked, but so far there has been no can kick. I don't know how the stock market is sustaining itself by hopes and dreams and farts. I don't know. There has been no can kick. The Fed has not kicked the can yet. I'll let you know when they do. When the Fed kicks that can, you guys will be the first to know. But right now, I mean, the only can kick we got is that video of him saying everything's gonna crash. So I mean, that's the can kick, I guess, is the fake Zelensky leak video. That's whatever, I guess. That's what we've learned. And how did the market take it? Didn't give a shit. The power of a wet noodle. The power of a wet noodle. Penultimate thread, next thread. Tucker questions 9/11 in front of millions of normies. This is great, guys. This is so good.
They're not offended by craziness. They're not offended by conspiracy. If you go on TV tonight and say, I think the earth is flat, people will just laugh at you. They don't care if you think the earth is flat. It's not a threat to anyone. But if you say, like, what actually happened with Building 7? Like, that is weird, right? It doesn't, like, what is that?
Right.
If you were to say something like that on television, they'd flip out. They would flip out. So you'd, like, lose your job over that. Why? It's my country.
Right.
Is it an attack on my country? Can I ask it? Like, I don't really understand. Do buildings actually collapse? No, maybe they do. I don't know. But, like, why can't I ask questions about that? Anything you're not allowed to ask questions about is something you should be asking more questions about. As far as I'm concerned. Last thing I'll say is, like,
100%. I agree. I'm so accurate. I agree. Redacted is a pretty decent show for being conservative. Well, I don't know. I mean, I could take Dan Bongino in small doses as well, you know what I mean? You could take it. I mean, fuck, Bill Maher with Elon was pretty base talking about the Holocaust. So, everyone has a chance to surprise you. Actually, pretty big red pill for conservatives to swallow. Well, how is Building 11, or whatever the fuck building number it was, how is the third building questioning that? That's not the same as saying, oh, the plane didn't actually crash into the World Trade Center. Like, fuck off. That's different things. Project Bluebeam. Buildings pre-lined in time commercial grade jet fuel. Does not weaken. Dude, oh my god. The jet fuel still beams. Thermite bullshit. Oh my, calm the fuck down. Calm your tits. Oh my god, the plane going at 600 miles an hour slamming into the side of a building could not possibly destroy. Fuck off. It's a lot of fucking energy, man. It's a lot of energy. Steel melt can't fuel jet beams. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You get it. You fucking get it, toe cutter. You fucking get it. Samaritan says, the thing I find interesting is that nobody ever talks about what happened to the rubble or why it was transported to India and China. Was it? Weird. Weird. Strange. I miss Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson was secretly our guy. Dude, they did to Mel Gibson what they're trying to do to Steven Crowder right now. If you think about it, is it not the exact same thing? Mel Gibson's wife divorced him, released that audio recording, It's kind of the same thing, really. Mel Gibson. Stephen Crowder. My god, my YouTube is showing the correct viewers for once. Holy crap. Did I not say the N-word? It's because I haven't said the N-word yet this episode. That's why. I haven't said the N-word this episode. I keep saying N-word. Black people. African Americans. Nigeria. This American says, where's the source video? Was this recently? It was actually right before he got fired. I don't know why he doesn't have very many views, but it happened right before he got fired. Strange. Coincidence? A lot of schizo shit in this thread. Holy crap, lots of schizo shit. Would be interesting to sit down and just wade through all the schizo. This Aussie says, Tucker's character arc into the next Alex Jones is kind of neato. I'm very interested to see what he does or where he goes. He released a Twitter video and it got at least 20 million views on the physical video itself, which is crazy. That's an insane amount of views. Whatever. Tucker's successful. Let's see where he goes from here. I can't wait to see where HT goes from here. Is he still using Odyssey? I guess he is. Whatever. We'll find out. Next thread, finale of the day. Head of CIA is on camera fucking a child at Epstein's house. William Burns, director of the Central Intelligence Agency since 2021, had 3 meetings scheduled with Epstein in 2014. When he was Deputy Secretary of State, the documents show, they first met in Washington. Then Mr. Burns visited Epstein's townhouse in Manhattan. Guys, this is Wall Street Journal did this. Did the Epstein files get released? Are the left finally on our side? Are they doing their job finally? They finally doing their job? No, it's probably all ploy. It's a psyop, right? It's some sort of psyop of some sort, right? It's gotta be. This Jew first post says, it was me. I was that child. Of course you were, you kike. This American says, but Pizzagate was debunked by Snopes, Goyam. Fuck you. Pizzagate was never debunked. They literally invented the buzzword fake news. You know where fake news came from, guys? Pizzagate. That's where it came from. Democrats invented that word, fake news. And then the right co-opted it from them. They lost it, but they only needed it to get rid of the accusations of Pizzagate. That's all it was needed for, and it did its job. And it was so fucking effective and worked so well, the right stole it. Where did Podesta go? He disappeared, and then he just recently reappeared like 6 fucking years later. He's been undercover, hiding underground for 6 fucking years. Where does he appear? On a fucking congressional committee. What the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you here, you pedophile? Fuck. Oh, they're all pedophiles. McCarthy's fucking children, your fucking children, everyone's fucking children. Wow, okay, it's a big pedophile cult at the top. Got it. That's why. This America says they killed the judge presiding over his case. I would love to be a fly on the wall of these proceedings. I bet they're making them super secret with very small invited attendees because FedEx drivers are afoot who are, plot twist, either involved or aspiring to be in the club. I bet they mockingly go through the evidence where they begrudgingly and loosely follow court procedures for the snippets they let out for the media. All the while, the freebie lizard niggers are hissing and acting amuck to the victims, I'm sure. They killed the judge presiding over the case. Wow. Imagine the power. Dude, imagine completely controlling the judicial system. You control every facet of it. And then one kikish judge is like, I kind of have a little bit of a fucking soul and there's children involved here. You know, I gotta go against the grain. I killed. And killed. You love to see it. You love to see it. This American says, I think Epstein was a money man. He funded things for people. Like if the CIA needed some funding for some reason, Epstein would do it for them. Dude, he was just a connection man and a money man. And he was an everything man, dude. He just funneled money around. And he knew a lot of people. He had all the connections. And fucking that woman, Ghislaine Maxwell, she was the real head of the operation. Epstein was the charisma. She was the brains. A lot of people say nothing's gonna happen, nothing. Yeah, I mean, fucking black pill, guys. Fuck, calm down. Nothing happens until it does. every fucking single time. Oh my gosh. Joe Biden did the Dark Brandon meme. So fucking cringe. So cringe. Not a good cheesy. Bad cringe. Bad fucking meme. That meme, Brandon, was born out of Let's Go Brandon, which was literally like the entire birth of that meme is the hilarious irony of the news media and how they would spin everything in Joe Biden's favor, no matter what, where an entire audience could be chanting "fuck Joe Biden" in the crowd, and the news announcer's like, well, I guess we're saying "let's go Brandon," okay, because that's how fucking disillusional and psychotic the fucking news media was. Okay, that was the joke, that was the meme. Okay, that's where Brandon was born from. So Dark Brandon was the left's attempt to co-opt said meme, okay? So what they do, they take Joe Biden, they draw red fucking kike eyes on him, because again, they don't understand anything. They don't understand the meme, why we do the kike eyes. When we do the kike eyes, it's ironic to show that we're the evil kike, okay? Like, we're mocking it, okay? When you put red eyes on Brandon and make it into a meme like Dark Brandon, what you're doing is personifying evil itself inside Joe Biden and then trying to market that as a fucking meme. What's funny about it, dude? That you're evil? The joke is that Biden is pure fucking evil? Like, I don't... Do they not get their own fucking... the irony of the fucking shit they do? It blows my fucking mind at times. Like, they know they're the fucking bad guy. Is that it? They know they're the baddies. They just don't care. They want everything to burn. They're like the fucking Joker. Not in a cool way. Yeah, I don't know. Wall Street Journal released more information on the Epstein shit, which is very surprising, very strange. Wow, Wall Street Journal, are you doing actual journalism, or is this some sort of fucking weird psyop? Who fucking knows? I guess we'll lean towards the latter until proven otherwise. I mean, that's it, guys. That's the show. That's it. That's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You have a wonderful day. Bye.
He came from a Jewish family and he's a Muslim, alhamdulillah. He's gonna have a heart attack. His father. He's a Jewish and he became Muslim. Alhamdulillah. You know? Alhamdulillah. Anyway. Yeah.
Not the truth. Come to Jesus.
Anyway, so is that you?
And the light.
One second.
Come to him.
The light, which light? Traffic light?
Come to Jesus. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Life.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Uncle, wait. Do you believe the same God as him?
What?
Do you believe the same God as him?
Not this again. Oh yeah, of course.
Do you believe the same God as him?
No.
You know the Christians, they drive us crazy.
I believe that God is a God Almighty.
Which one? Jesus or the Father?
He's the God of Abraham.
Which
Isaac
one?
and Jacob. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob.
What's his name? I said, which one is the God of Abraham?
Huh?
The Father of Jesus?
Jehovah God.
Is that the Father or Jesus?
Huh?
Is it the Father or Jesus?
Jesus.
So not the Father.
Jesus.
So we don't believe in Jesus.
What do you mean by?
The same God as you.
What do you mean by? Why do you see him separate?
You know what I've noticed, Asif, yeah? Alhamdulillah, he's speaking nice, everything. You know what I've noticed from the Christian missionaries here? He's a Jewish man standing in front of you, yeah?
I know.
He believes in the Mosaic law.
I see.
He believes stoning wait. He believes stoning the adultery. That is in your book. You believe that, yeah? Stoning the adultery. You believe killing the apostate. That is in your book. I never seen no Christian or Islam hater come into a Jewish man and he say, do you believe in this? Do you believe that? But they come to us to test us about Islamic Sharia. So my question to Islam haters, why I don't see you going to the Jewish people, testing them? Where is Bob? Tell him, ask him. As you know why? Because they kiss your toes.